Ladies and gentlemen, let me thank you for being awesome, amazing, and incredible. And let me tell you that I was working all last night on a video, and then I passed out, and I slept for 12 hours magically. That was weird. So this video may be neither here nor there and be nonsense. But I want to remind you, YouTube is buyer beware. And you didn't pay for shit, asterisk. Though I do appreciate all contributions and donations that have ever been made to Thor News to keep me up and running. All right, so let's start with the big stories that everybody be talking about. Places that don't usually get wintry precipitation are getting wintry precipitation, as places that usually do get wintry precipitation aren't getting any wintry precipitation. For example, there's been a lot of snow in Sin City, and it's freaking everybody out in the best kind of ways. And there's even been snow in Los Angeles and Malibu. Does this come as a surprise to Thor News subscribers? Hell no, because volcanoes and fire have a strange, and ice have a strange relationship. And because the volcano in Mexico has been going off for a month straight, we're definitely going to see wild weather. And over the next 2 or 3 years, we will probably see volcano eruptions along the West Coast up into California, possibly even Oregon and Washington. All right, King of Weather Twitter, crankywxguy, whose blog I always leave a link for you, and I highly recommend his breakdowns that he does daily. He's talking about how this is all brought to you by the 21 days of Pacific jet dominance, jet weirding. Because, yeah, whatever's been going on in the Pacific has been just wild. Beware the eyes of March. Yeah, so you got the volcano in Mexico popping off tons of heat and steam, which is why the coast and the Gulf has been foggy for a month. And it's creating a fight between the fire and the ice, which usually ends in water and sleet. So nobody really knows what's going to happen up to the minute it's happening. When it comes to weather, it is harder to perfectly forecast weather these days than ever before. This brought to us by Josh Timlin. But we are looking at a giant storm at the beginning of March in 2 weeks, but we will get to that as we go one at a time usually. We got more deep moisture working its way across the Yucatan, which is a peninsula. I just like to say the word peninsula. All right. And so we got a lot of wildness. It looks like Hawaii is going to be getting a bit of heavy rain in the next coming days. And we're getting some major satellite anomalies still in the GO 17, which always means take your weird weather watch up a notch. I'm not seeing any volcano signals on here right now. Oh, except for down in Chile and near the area. They've been having some pretty bad floods in Brazil. I'm actually looking for something. I'm checking the reservoir and dam levels in California because they're getting a lot of precipitation, and we'll continue to get more precipitation. And it's old habits die hard. We got 153 rivers flooding in the United States right now, and that will continue as we are on a major high alert for the southeast because they're going to be getting rain wave after wave after wave after wave in our new super wet volcano winter spring pattern. As you can see, these are all under flood watches. It is an interesting time of weather indeed. And though there is rain now, boom, over here, and this is where our major snow in Arizona is like 2-3 feet now. Here's our probably next storm that's coming into California. We got that in about a week. Jet stream's acting weird. Man, I had a point. Okay, so, but Saturday's the big severe day when the two fronts, lows, highs, whatever, hook up. The red is where we're going to see some major straight line winds, possible tornadoes, hail, and some nasty crap. So we're going to be getting rain on and off in the south throughout the week. But on Saturday, it's going to be a nasty day when the two severe weather front lovers get nasty. All right, I'm going to go back to the quick stories. And I'll be back later tonight. Eric Fisher, trough in the west, responsible for all the snow and the storm. Weather is deep. Now, the people who think man controls all the weather are like, oh my God, they're putting up a microwave bubble over the West Coast. But I'm like, hey, dude, the fact that you have a volcano here that's been erupting for a month straight. That's the big reason. And you have the high pressure under here, probably from magma that is moving. And so that is what is causing all the weird, wild, wacky weather. And you've got about 48 days to get your date for Game of Thrones, the new season. And Emilia Clarke is just gorgeous and talented, plus smart and funny. Jimi Hendrix, greatest musician of all time. Man, he was so good. Okay, but there it is, our weird pattern again. And so like our volcano is here. And then I think we're getting underground activity here. So definitely things are interesting thanks to Matt Pace Weather. This winter storm looks incredible on water vapor this evening. The trough extends all the way down past the tip of Baja. Amazing to see. Relentless snow in Flagstaff continues. 2 to 3 feet across the area so far. 24-hour radar. So yeah, I mean, and another thing is the magnetic pole has moved at a fast rate and is moving at a fast rate. So it's obvious that you're going to be getting strange weather in the normal places. But you can go ahead and throw a dart at the board and say you know exactly what's happening, because I have no idea. I have a lot of theories. I don't think anyone has all the answers. Okay, well, the mountains of southeast Utah and southwest Colorado have received 1 to 2 feet of new snow so far. The storm favoring the southwest slopes. 17-hour total so far today in Flagstaff is quite impressive. 31.6 inches and 7 more hours to add to it. Yeah, Arizona needs the snow. And remember, believe in each other instead of corporate-owned and controlled media. And, man, I've been asking for a hug or to cuddle for like the last 15 months. And I guess I got to work on being sexy or cool or funny or kind or awesome. Because somehow, I guess I've become the least sexy man on the planet. How the fuck did that happen? Damn it, I used the F word. Crap. It's snowing in Malibu. Rare cold blast descends on Los Angeles. Remember, I've been saying, holy crap, the Pacific has been acting super wild for a while. And cranky. And Anthony M. and Ian. Okay, Flagstaff, Arizona got more snow today than about 42% of the United States received so far this winter. And probably especially Boston. But Boston, you may be getting your shot. And it's true, I have Stockholm Syndrome. Because great teddy bears are great. No matter how cruel and mean they are. What about this story makes national news? That whole Justin Smollett thing, it's just part of the whole damn narrative to say that men are horrible. Every single story the media has had the last 2 or 3 years has basically been that men are garbage. Men are total garbage. And women are supreme and perfect. Yeah, maybe that's why I can't get cuddling in this day and age, because it sucks. And it's run by a horrible Hydra system that wants to divide and conquer us all. Oh, yeah, and so how about 1980, so they pegged the dollar from gold around here. And then that's when the super rich got super richer, and we all pretty much made the same amount for the next 40 years. Go ahead and vote, dumbass. Pretend like you did something. Peter Crocker took this image, because when the sun acts weird, Earth weather acts weird, and then people act weird. Okay, crap. And then our unofficial hurricane season has begun. We definitely need to be on the lookout for all weird shit. Twin tropical cyclones spinning in opposite directions, maybe the double land threats in the Pacific. So it looks like Australia, New Queensland, and New Kingsland are going to possibly get hit by one of these, or both. And it's always interesting to see. I go right down the middle. I believe I'm the only person on the planet who likes both Trump and Obama. But it was interesting when Trump came out pro 5G. I was like, oh, because there are a lot of people who are pro-Trump and anti-5G. So it'll be interesting to watch their belief systems collide. Stupid fog, said Matt Lanza, because, yeah, the Gulf Coast has been foggy for about a month. And there we're looking at from Rusty Dangle, the thingy that might hit Australia. And here, Anthony Macelio, Asteroid Fight Club All-Star, taking a look at the cyclone that I'm talking about on Saturday. That is going to cause some heavy wind, straight-line winds, hail, snow, sleet, and just rain and floody over areas that are super saturated and already had a lot of problems. So we'll keep an eye on everything, but Saturday is definitely a bookmark day for super wild wackiness. And here's another one of that system that's going to hit Australia. And according to NOAA, the last day with at least 100 preliminary reports of severe weather in the U.S. was November 30th. Saturday could snap that string. Like I'm saying, Saturday's our day for, oh geez. People are saying, hey, if bad shit is happening to Teslas, how come the stock isn't taking effect? And I was trying to say, well, if the James Webb Space Telescope had stock, it would probably be $1,200. Because space agencies are weird. But hey, go look up more pictures of Martian dirt. They're pretty much the same as they have been since the 60s. Dense fog in Memphis and fog and volcanoes seem to go hand in hand. Traffic alert. Parts of Arizona closed because of snow. You don't hear that a lot. If you do, then you're in a weird alternate universe. Surrounded by women, none of them want to cuddle. Fantastic. So I'll just transmute my sexual frustration into gaining weight. Sounds good. Speaking of that, I gotta go pick up my $6 pizza in like 5 minutes. And on this day, The Legend of Zelda was released in 1986. Okie dokie. Oh, hey, guess what? Due to our Iran sanctions and our Venezuela sanction, oils are at multi-month highs. Man, I'm so sick of this oil and war economy. Okay, Mexico and Italy volcanoes have been going off nonstop. Through February means it's going to be a hot and hurricaney summer for sure. You can take that to the bank. Okay, and so like I've been talking about, this Mexican volcano, Popocatépetl, it's pretty much been nonstop for a month, bro. Non-stop. And it's just south of California and just south of Texas and just south of all these places that are getting weird weather. And I think that has a lot to do with it. And so here's Jim Cantori talking about the potential mess. I'm doing a rundown. I'll be back later. Who knows? I better go live for a late night Thor session. All right, so here we are starting now. As we can see that we have two fronts that they hook up right on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So the one front will be bringing rain. Not super bad, but they can't really handle much more rain in the southeast. But hey, California, you guys are going to be getting nailed again by an atmospheric river that is going to be hosing y'all, and then you're going to get wave after wave after wave after wave again. So California, you guys are pegged for about the 25th. So the rain will start again. And as you can see, it's going to put some nasty rain totals in Northern California and areas where we'll keep an eye on the dams. And then Florida and the actual south part of the Gulf Coast, we've got some weird moisture streaming straight across the area, which is going to cause some more problems. So it looks like we just got a bunch of problems on the board. And I think I got time. We'll do a European run. How are you guys doing? What are you wearing? I wish I could lower my standards when it comes to women. I really do. Okay, great. But luckily, Europe has got a high system that is like a shield, which is keeping these major storms just off the coast. Will that last? We don't know. We will continue to watch. And Italy's volcano Etna has been going off for a month straight almost. They've been getting volcanic activity in France, which is new, and explains the major dolphin die-off there. So as you can see, it's just a wild and wacky time. And you guys are fantastic. I do my best to be fantastic, though sometimes I make mistakes. And have emotional perturbations. That's not even a word, but it's okay. All words are made up, as Thor said in Avengers. At some point, somebody had to make them up. But as you can see, the Pacific is still really weird. The Atlantic is now starting to act really weird. And that is what I call our bear claw signal, which means usually once you get... What did you do? Oh, man. It just clicked there magically all by itself. Hacker, if you are a super attractive woman, why don't you come over to my apartment, because I don't have a car anymore, and cuddle my brains out, woman? All right. Speaking of that, now it's time for me to go pick up my $6 pizza and transmute my sexual frustration into a bigger belly. What was that? That was neat. I guess we'll let this thing run for another minute or two. Yeah, this camera's all super jiggly bits too, so now I'm gonna try and use my sexy voice. That one wasn't sexy, that one's creepy. How about this one? Wow, look at that. That is so wild. We can see that the atmosphere is getting a bit crazy. So maybe it's time for you and I to get a little crazy. But not in like psychotic mean shit. I mean like Prince. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate this thing called life. And when the elevator tries to break you down, go crazy. Bonsai. I wonder if Prince owned a bonsai tree. Wax on, wax off. That pretty much describes my love life. I have to take it in my own hands. Whoa, that's a gross ending. TMI. Okay, everybody stay cool. I love you. I do my best. You do your best. And together, for our best wees we can be, great shit is going to happen. All right. God bless everyone.